Welcome to the Last Minute Show. It's the month of June, and finally, I am in my hometown, Izmir, where uh, my mother and my sister lives, and I occasionally visit right now. Finally, I'm out of my madhouse, so I can comfortably make a live session. Although I will play some previous recordings that I made today, I will be able to speak, which is really fortunate. So, the month of June is and has been very important for the recent history of Turkey. As you might remember, this is the anniversary of the uprisings that happened in 2013 at the end of May and in the duration of June. And also, we had recent elections, national elections, on June 7th, which concluded in a quite favorable result, in fact. HDP, the what can be called the Kurdish and leftist party, uh, entered the parliament with 80 ministers, which is very good because they increased their numbers as they entered as a party rather than through independent ministers. And also the ruling party, which has been in the parliament for the last 12 years, they lost their majority for um, founding the parliament as a single party. So it creates hope in many of us for a change after a decade of quite unfavorable, I have to say, conditions. Because although in their first term, this party made some reformations in terms of the independence of the politics from military intervention, and also in terms of the developing the relationships with the European Union. They later dropped these policies and went to a completely opposite direction. So we now believe that it has been a facade all along, and actually there's a very dictatorial agenda beneath, one that really in opposition to the secularity, in opposition to women's rights and workers' rights, and in compliance with the global economy and their demands. That's quite oppressive for the urban poor and rural poor, all alike. And there's a huge and increasing gap between the levels of income. And this new regime created its own oppressors and hegemony, I have to say. And right now it's still visible in the election results that Turkey has a clear division between um, this previous ruling party voters and the other people. Some of them are quite nationalist and almost fascist, I have to say. Again, especially in their attitude against the Kurdish claims. And the other part is obviously the Kurdish group and the radical left that coalesce around that. And also there's this, more middle-leaning, but still somewhat Republican group. So there's a multiplicity, but the previous elections didn't reflect that multiplicity. Right now, we at least have that in the results, and now they have to make a coalition. So all of these things are actually, like the main principles of democracy, but we have been duped, so to speak, that this is actually not democratic, or this is quite dangerous for the stability, which is, I don't think that it's true. I think if there's no stability in the society, there shouldn't be in the government. There can't be. So it's right now it's not a clear result from the elections. We don't have a clear overview of what's going to happen next, but at least this is something, some exit or an entry, I don't know, from the previous situation, and it's full of potential for better or worse. But again, this is a dynamic which is better than what has been marketed as stability. So Gezi uprisings and this election results are somewhat interrelated, I think, because the uprising was the first moment that we felt there can be something in our hands to change this, to change what has been happening, to change what we have been quite unhappy about. And in the duration of these elections, a lot of civilians are actually were the volunteers for parties or for independent organizations for the monitoring of the reliability of the elections. So it literally created an experience of democracy for all of us. And we felt that it's not only about the representation of a party or the representation of ministers in the parliament, but rather it's about the deliberate participation and volunteering of civilians, us, people like us, in the process of in the proceedings of the political performance in a way. So so the month of June is really meaningful when we consider all of these things, and it's almost became a proverb that like June is the month of revolutions or something like that. We can't say that this is a revolution, but at least it feels revolutionary in certain senses. And with the coming of the summer, everyone feels liberated to some degree, especially after this long winter. So, having said that, last month I couldn't play you some recordings that I made in the early weeks of May, and now it's my first chance to do that. And I think those recordings reflect some sense of spring and summer, so it's not inappropriate for the month. I went. All of these recordings are from New York, and the first two are from the Central Park and around Central Park when I was reading several poems from Nilay Özer, my favorite poet from Turkish literature. She kindly sent me her book, her new book, Korkuluklara Giysi Yardımı. And I just wanted to, read it aloud and play the record button. So it's not a prepared reading, it's not good, but it's somehow embodied in because it felt really therapeutic when I did that. I was really tired at the end of the semester, and those were the first days of spring that felt springy, that felt warm, and though that reading is full of sensations for me. The first poem can be translated as "There is jazz in the city" or "The city jazz," and that's the title. And right after I did that self-reading, I came across with a saxophone player as I was walking. So it was a nice coincidence. So you will hear that in the recording as well. And the latter two sounds are from a poetry reading session that was presented as in the program of Poetry Project. This is a downtown organization for spoken poetry and word, and they have been active for decades now. And they had this fundraiser, which featured not only poets but also a dancer and a musician. So and they're actually quite famous. The dancer was, I'm sorry, right now we have this prayer, so I kind of lost my train of thought. I will wait until it finishes. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really disturbing. I mean, disturbing in the sense that I keep hearing it and I can't think clearly. Okay, I will just move on because this might take a while. So the last two sounds are from the Poetry Project organization called Spring Thing, and they featured Miguel Gutierrez, the choreographer, who was, I assume, very well known in Europe as well. He's one of the most active choreographers working in the US and in the other side of the continent. And and he presented a short piece from his upcoming trilogy, and also the spoken word, spoken poetry veteran John Giorno was amongst the presenters. So you will hear his voice, which I mean, that experience was really moving for me, because I kept all in my adolescence listening to his recordings with the Giorno systems, and then I finally got the chance to see him in front of my eyes, reading his poems in a very lively and in a very performative way. It was a blessing, I have to say. So John Giorno you will hear, and also I had a short clip from David Grubbs's performance, who's a guitarist and musician. I didn't know him before, but I have to say I was really impressed by his music as well. Partially also because I guess I felt that I heard some familiar melodies from Turkish folk music in the manner and in the compositions of his guitar playing. So I added a small clip from his performance from May 9th. I'm sure the Poetry Project, released the recording of that event, so you might have a better recording, a better documentation. But I just wanted to play my own small and bad recordings, because I guess the artifact quality. So yes, this program will be full of poetry again, and full of memory for me. I don't know if these things will be relatable for you, my listeners. And at the end of it all, I plan to read a poem from the book that I mentioned, Nilay Özer's poetry book. A poem about Gezi uprising, and I guess she wrote the poem during those days or right after it. So I will close the program with that, and that will be it for today. So I'm leaving you with my small memorabilia from May.
She just won't answer me, and then I'm like,
Şehirde caz var. Göğsüme gömülü gölde yansıdı kolyenin ucunda sallanan ay. Başaklar hiç bu kadar benim olmadı. Yaz bir delilik ve aşk imkansız olarak var. Şehir yani birbirine açılması pencerelerin. Kayıp bir zürafayı arıyoruz sesinde. Başımı geriye yaslamak gibi. Kolay mı geçmek senden ölüme? Bir bardak su ve uyumak çok şey kurtarabilir. Sanki yalan yumağıyım kedilerin oynamaya yeltenmediği. Bir nehir düğümlenir soframızda 3-5 kişi. Kanım karıncalanır vazgeçmenin dalgını. Bir matador severim ağır ikindilerde. Sayılardan şikayetçi hiç kimseyim ama dur. Eşitlenebilirim her şeylere. Akşam ince bir kağıttır, tütün sararım. Kim bilir o güzel zürafa nerede? Yapraklar okunaklı gelir, benim kör gözlerimin kömürü böyle kötü. Çok fazla duman, çok fazla küldür. Yağmurun yolunu çevir önce dilime. Sonra bu saksafon sesi. Çok ışıksız, sevmelerin kısaldığı gecede. Çağrılmak göklerimi incitebilir. Yüzümü ilgilendirir küçük işaretlerin. Güzel gümüş balıklar bağlıdır deyip bahçende. Dokunsam kor seyyare, tenin güze de kurulabilir. Ve yeniden kurabilir bir lalenin ortasını. Manzara sürmüyor, renkler öyle hızlı ki başı ve sonu var bütün olanın. Tükenebilir mi seyretmek seni? Ey ölümlü kanımda bir tanrı sıkılır. Uzaktan ve pilli tayların yırttığıdır ağaçların ansızın döktüğü tül. Yani uzun notalardır. Üflediğin camlardan bir direnme görgüsü. Otlar kısaldığınca yüksek ve kalın evler. Şehirdeki kayıp zürafayı bul. Aşk karbon. Kaldırımı kırmızıdan başlatma, gecikiriz. Ellerimizi alır o gül emanetçisi. Çimenlerin saçlarımızdan emdiği acıya durak, gecemizi geri vermez oteller. Yok sayılır imdat sokaklarında, ölümü kulaçlarken kendi taşırdığımız, nice hayretlerden kaçırdığımız gözlerimizi tramvayda avlarlar. Bu çarşaflarda bıraktığımız gölgedir. İnleyerek söylenen marşlar bozgunu. Bu bir yerlere sığdıramadığımız keder ki güneşe çıktıkça gülleri ekşir. Orada kal yazılmışlara bak bu uyuz. Değdiğimiz her şey ele veriyor bizi. Tek bulutun yağmuruyuz işte otlar içinde. Dizlerini karnıma çekerek uyumuşuz. Yaşanmışlara bak, başlangıç ve son gibi kayıtlı tenimizde göğün hareketleri. Cehennem ateşinden serin parmak izleri. Akşamları incitirken kat ettiğimiz yol. Nedense hep karaya doğru kabaran toy dönence sözlerinin yarasında değiliz. 7 deniz vazomuzun kararmış sularında savrulup duruyoruz. Ay geceyi yüklüyor. Dünya görünür bize sahiden bir su yılanı. Cesetler taşıdığımız o sandaldan kalanlar. Sabaha karşı yıldız kaydırmacalar. Yavru kurbağaları alıp alıp sevdiğimiz, kimdi izleyen bizi dönüp baksak masmavi. Damarlarımızda genişleyen bir anlam. Bu batak kıyılardan sünger çıkaran, hafızası ömrümüzün kimin anısıyla ikiz. Saf mıyız göllerin sığ yeşilinden? Bu sarılırkenki kanat açıları 2 beyaz konu. Orada kal, söylenmişlere bak. İşte sur içindeyiz. Mevsim sana yakışmayana kadar bu güz otağında kavrulduğumuz gözlerin. Unutamamaktan bir yağmur damlalığı. Bu kendini çoğaltan deli ırmaklar. Bak her aşkın altında karbon kağıdı var. Sisli kır. Saat 5 çeyrek yönünde bir kartal pençesi oydum, çıkardım, gözlerim perde. Boynumu çıkardım sana sertliğinden evlerin. Bir uyum düzeneği, blue takvimi. Geceden geçinen o şeyler aramızda. Topal sehpa, kör pencere, kalansızın anasız. Yollar oydum, çıkardım suçlarımı dolanan ki her şeyler gizlidir bir kayanın içinde. Çıkıkçıda kalan sol kolumla mı sardın? İlk miydin? Güneşini öperken tenim şaştı. Bir şeyler yitirdim ve başka şeyler. Hafızasız bir hafız size ey demenin güzelliğiyle. Cuntacı babaların huzursuz çocukları. Kalansızın anısız. Menekşeler koynumda. Havarisiz ve hızla düşüyordum durmasam. Seni buldum ölümden 2 kulaç derinde. Bahanesi kül olsa bari yanan şeylerin. Barınaksız nefesleri bir ağızdı benimki. Aşkı öğrenecektim ellerimi görebilsem. Bu kadar sık geçmese içimden sis devriyesi. Tüyleri tütsülenmiş bir tilkiyle çarpışıp kalansızın anısız kaldırımlara bedel. Seni duydum, duymadım, dalgalar patlıyordu. Bak ne iyi halayız deniz seviyesinde. Bir yere götürdüler ve başka bir yere. Tırnaklarım canfes mi beni gördün görmedin. Saksıları seviyordum, ıslak çamaşırları hatırlarım diyordum gölgene değindikçe. Cam mavisi 3 somon bir gün geri dönmeye kal ansızın anısız harfleri sağ yatık yaşamaklar günlüğü. Kokuşmuş konserveler, şeyler ve katı şeyler. Çok eksi 80'lerde. Kalansızın anısız. Çünkü er geç bakışımsız yüzümdeki kanın inkarına hazırım. Sesime zehir kattım çağırırken boğulmaya. Uzun çay saatlerinin çözdüğü buzul. Bir şeyler yitirdim ve aşka şeyler lazımdı. Avutursun sandım bizi sevdik sevmedik. Sisli kırda. Büyük kestane ağacının altında. Sen beni sattın. Ben seni sattım. Dalgın bir matador için ağıt. Doğrusu senden bir işaret almadım. Işıklı toprak yolda 3 el silah sesi, çok ölü bulut. Çok yağmura yanılırken inandım da şiddetine. Gözlerimi açınca bir kırmızı bulamadım. Aklımın yerini değiştiren eski lodoslar için indiğim kıyılarda ne çok gülün dengesi, ne çok gece kamburumda bollaşan derileri, kemikleri görünen gündüzlere yamadım. Doğrusu sana orada öylece her sevincin yaşlılığına yetişen kalabalıkların karşısında inandım. Alkış ve mızrakla açılan armaniye, dans edemem dedikçe kan gölünde karanlık şehir gölü ve köhne trenler, mahmur vapurlar, demir duman sabahın erkeninde hep birden la verince akortsuzdum, adını söylediğin yere geldim Eylül'üm. Hangi sefil cinlerin ilhamısını bilmedim. Bu deşilmiş bir gündür. Yani hep böyle yaralı salınır üstümüze. Yol uzundur, su ister misiniz? Belki sevişmemelisiniz ilk mola yerinde. Hiç yoktan avuntudur olmadık zamanlarda olası. Nasıl da dalgının hızla yaklaşan boğanın gözlerinde. Seyrettiğim sondan bir saniye önce boyasız evlerde Sardunyalı bir şarkı istedi kaptan muavin için. Başımı sis çanlarına yasladım. Doğrusu sendendir aşka dayanıklılığım. İnanarak bile zor alıştırılmış bir geyiğin olmalı. Yürüyerek bile zor benim olan mavi ıslık. Acı yoncalarla zor sisimin boşluğunu dindirmek. Başı kulaklarımda ve kuyruğu ağzımdan henüz çıkmış. Nefes alsam gözlerim döner yerine. Bu deşilmiş bir güldür, çığlığını elleme. Gitmenin güzel suyu burada, çok eğlenmedim. Doğrusu sana sonsuzu verdim. Bir öfkeden umulmaz o büyük çağrısını boğadaki bisikletin. Ama herkesin ayakta beklediği bu değil. Şimdi değil, şimdi olmaz delice zeytinlerin iriliği. Beni alkış ve mızrakla sırrımı fısıldarken ve ışıyan zümrütümle bulduğun göğsüm aralanınca. Doğrusu ben de kendimi orada, dalgaların döverek oldurduğu taşların arasında buldum, almadım.
Everyone gets lighter. Life is lots of presents, and every single day you get a big bunch of gifts under a sparkling pine tree hung with countless balls of colored lights. The red one with the green ribbon, and the green one with the red ribbon, and the blue one with silver, and the white one with gold. It's not what happens, it's how you handle it. You are in a water bubble human body on a private jet in seemingly a God world, a glass of champagne, a certain luminosity and clarity, skin of air, a flat sea of white clouds below, a vast dome of blue sky above, and your mind is an iron nail in between. It's not what happens, it's how you handle it. Dead cat bounce, catch a falling knife, after endless shadow boxing in your sleep, fighting in your dreams and knocking yourself out. You realize everything is empty and appears as miraculous display, or in nature, the play of emptiness and clarity. Everyone gets lighter, everyone gets lighter, everyone gets lighter. Everyone is light. and it's called God is Man-Made. Yes, there is a God, and it is man-made. There is a God, and it is made by man. All the gods are made by you and me. We create the gods, and they look like us. Yes, there was a moment recognizing intuitively the empty, true nature of mind, beyond concepts and indescribable. And then we started thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Made it into ideas, made it into concepts, made it into religions, invented all the self-serving religions. And then we said some words and said it was the words of God, words from God. And everybody believed, wanted to believe. We created God, and He looks like us. There is no hell, there are no hell worlds of devils and demons, other than the hell inside my mind, the hell inside my mind, the hell inside your mind, the hell you and I create around us, the hell we create around us, the hell we create around us, and take with us into death. Yes, there is no heaven. There are no heaven worlds other than the joy of you living in your eyes, living in your eyes, living in your eyes, and seeing everybody in the world as gods and goddesses, every wretched, ugly, grasping person is a deity swimming in light. Yes, God's helping and making happy, helping and making happy. Demons hurting and harming is your own mind seeing itself. At the moment of death, at the instant of awareness, the gods are gone. If you go looking for heaven, you are in trouble. The gods vanish within the unborn, empty nature of mind. You are liberated through your own self-luminous awareness. Your own self-luminous awareness will always be with you. I will always be with you. I will always be with you. I will always be with you. Yes, everything is delusion, including the most sacred. Everything is delusion, including the most profound teachings. Yes, everything is delusion, including the highest teaching, which lead to the realization that everything is delusion. The play of emptiness, clarity, and bliss. Finding it through yourself, finding it through yourself, finding it through yourself, finding it through yourself. Self-luminous awareness ceaselessly coming. One more poem that's called There was a bad tree. There was a bad tree, a bad tree the people hated. The leaves gave off a foul smell, and the flowers had a bitter stink. If you got too close, you vomited. The fruit was poison. One bite and you were dead. Everyone really disliked it. The bad tree stunk. They talked endlessly about it and decided to cut it down, get rid of it. They chopped with axes and barely made a dent. Wearing breathing masks, they whacked at it and whacked at it and nibbled and chipped. Oily powder from the shiny, dark green leaves got on his skin, blistered, and was really itchy. And they scratched bloody red. They put on protective gear with oxygen and went at it with electric buzzsaws and heavy equipment, working 24-hour shifts. Finally, they cut it down. Everybody was very happy and celebrated a great victory, a noble deed, well done, and they went to bed exhausted. The next morning, the bad tree had grown back, had sprung up new and bigger and more beautiful and ugly. It was very discouraging. They talked a lot about it and cut it down again and poured gasoline on the roots and burned all the leaves and branches in a big fire. After the smoldering embers got cold, the tree grew back, bigger, more bad, and really gorgeous. Other people had been watching from their houses, waiting their turn. They thought themselves smarter, with higher intellectual capabilities. They knew how to get rid of the tree. It was a growing plant, a wood tree that grew in the ground. They incinerated it, burned the roots with chemicals, vaporizing acids, and robotic lasers, detonated on the ground, bombed from the air, hit with smart missiles, and bombarded with radiation. They made a firestorm and covered the ground with concrete and steel. The tree grew back, more fresh, more elegant, even gracious, and really ugly. The wood was harder, darker, thick, hot muscle, and the leaves, full and lush, moved like underwater plants luxuriously in the breeze. It was extremely depressing, extremely discouraging, a catastrophe. They had made for themselves a hell world. They talked endlessly about it and came to a big decision. The mayor resigned in disgrace, and those who had worked so hard left humiliated, departed, moved to the other side of town, stayed away. Then, out of the blue, appeared these beautiful people. They were simple and humble, and a little like peacocks, and seemingly well-intentioned with a great sense of humor. Radiantly relaxed, oozing loving kindness and compassion, they walked right up and started eating the leaves. They ate the leaves and enjoyed them, became happy, and laughed and laughed, and chomped on more leaves. You could see they really liked the taste. They pressed their cheeks to the flowers, black velvet coated with transmission oil. They licked the sweet juices that seeped from the petals. The pollen was coal dust and petroleum gas. Burying their noses, they sucked in deep breaths, eating the smell. Great bliss. They discovered the fruit hidden beneath the leaves, overripe mangoes with sticky eggplant skin hung like testicles. And inside the fruit was rotting meat like liver. The special people got their faces into the stinking slime and really got into it, inhaling with their lips and teeth and tongues. They licked and drank the thick red juice. The seeds, like cabochon rubies, seemed particularly potent and were chewed with great delight. The fruit contained the 5 wisdoms. The men and women became luminous. Their skin was golden, and their bodies, almost transparent, were clothed in shimmering rainbow lights. They became sleepy, yawned, and curled up under the tree and took a nap. While they slept, music filled the air. Lounging against the knolls of tree trunk and protruding roots, their huge bodies, colored red, yellow, blue, green, white, rested in great equanimity and radiated huge compassion. Inside the tree was the secret home of many demigods, hungry ghosts, and earth spirits who were very pleased with all the positive attention being paid them. After years of abuse, mutilation, and destruction, they were thrilled, even though their flowers were being wrecked. At the root endings, there were jewels, diamonds and emeralds and rubies, which were stars in the sky of the world below. The beautiful men and women woke up and nibbled on the leaves again. They ate the leaves like deer, pausing between bites, looking up at the vast, empty sky. The leaves and fruit increased their clarity and bliss and introduced the nature of primordially pure wisdom mind.
John Giorno's poem is quite appropriate for the uprising now that I think of it once again. The bad tree. As I told you, now I want to read a poem, another poem by Nilay Özer. It's in Turkish, obviously. But I hope at least you enjoy the sounds of the poem. The name is Park. as in park. Park. Al şimdi bu domuzu biraz sen gezdir. Domuzun günahı yok üstünde yazanlardan. İpini gevşek tut. Saygıyı hak eder boynu herkesin. Ve zinhar küçümseme. Kibir incitir onun pembe etini. Köşedeki dilenci sevmiyor bizi. Sabahı öğleden ayıran endişeyi ve revine yürünen geceleri sevmiyor. Sözcükler bırakıyoruz avcuna gelip geçerken. Sözcükler dilin uyarılmasından başka nedir ki? Kozalaklar ve fındık kabuklarıyla şenlenen bir ateşi ya da sevgilinin küpesinin içinden seyredilmiş bir akşamı özlerken sözcükler olmayanın uyarılmasından başka nedir? Tutkuyla istiyoruz o hüzmeleri, yaprakları tersine bir derinlikte deneyen, bedenle ilgisiz bir cinsellikle. Bu yüzden kara bir kuş oldu gölgemiz. Dallara değil köklere tüneyip durduk. Durduk ve durmak biz de biriksin dedik. Bir yakın dövüş silahı olarak aşk dedik. Öğrendik toprağı suyla harmanlayan simyayı. Çünkü bir cam göz gerekti bazılarımıza. Çünkü açık yaralara dikiş. O vakte dek perdeliymiş gibi elimiz ayağımız, parkta oluşmuş gibi parmaklarımız, bir yol tutup çıkardık mumun can ipliğini. Evler buluta girdi. Al şimdi bu ölümü tekrarla. Organlarını bağışlamış bir akordeonun sesi herhangi bir sokakta duyulabilir. Yazan ellerimiz vardır yer altını ve gerçeği. Uyanık bir bilincin ağrısıdır dün devrettik. Kimse görmezden gelemez, bölünüyor atomları hiçin bile. Keşfettik. Yağmura asılınca çalıyor göğün çanı. Silmek istiyorlar hatırlıyoruz. Ne ayıp bir çiçeğin ulu orta açılması. Silmek istiyorlar yeniden yazıyoruz. Her çağın mürekkebidir kan. Dekorlu bardaklardan çay yudumlayanlar bilmezler kesme taşından akan suyun gri kokusunu. Bu yüzden kara bir kuş olduğumuzu söyledik. Gölgemizin zamana düştüğü o zerrede durduk ve durmak biz de biriksin dedik. Bir arbalet olarak müzik, bir örme zırh olarak dans. Hemen mi az sonra mı? Değişti gülün adı. Kargılar ve mızraklarla dürtülen tesbih böceklerini kim sayabildi? Sayılmaz ki haklılık. Bizden geri kalan, bizden çok fazla. Kuşlar yok ama gölgeleri var taşlarda. Ölenlerin dirilmediği sıradan bir savaş sonrası. Dallara dolanmış rüzgar çamları. Kağıtlar, kurdeleler, rüzgar gülleri. Rüzgar fazladan bir şeyleri kımıldatsın diye mi süsledik ağaçları? Yoksa rüzgarı süsleyemediğimiz için mi? Dinliyoruz. Herkes konuştuğu gibidir bir radyo oyununda. 3 kadın çok yaşlı bir kadını yıkıyorlar. Fazlasıyla hoyrat. Hırpalaya hırpalaya. Sıcak su çözüyor katılaşmış bir aklı. Derisinin kat yerlerinde günler ve sözcükler hayatın uyarılmasından başka nedir? Kibritin tutuştuğu an kadar yoğun ve süreksizlik. Oysa ince adamlarda tüccarlar gözlerimizden yüzük taşı olur mu bakar bakmaz anlatılar. Atıldık ateşe elbet, semender de değildik. Bir çengelli harbi olarak şiir ve hepsinden evlası gülümsemektir dedik. Diren dedik. Damgaladık onun pembe etini. Al şimdi bu domuzu biraz sen gezdir. Gezi Parkı 2013. See you next month.